What would be the biggest misconception of Ashmore Estates?
There is nothing demonic or evil here. I don't care what anybody says. Again, nothing demonic or evil here. I don't care what anybody says.
From 1857 until 1869, the Coles County Poor Farm was located in Charleston Township near the small town of Loxa, Illinois. In 1870, the county purchased 260 acres from A. N. Graham in Section 35 of Ashmore Township for a new farm, which sat astride the Indianapolis and St. Louis Railroad. This small timber and brick building, constructed by H. B. Truman, was the first to sit on that property. It was 38 by 58 feet and 2 stories tall with an attached kitchen. Many residents, or inmates as they were called, died at the farm, and the county maintained a small cemetery somewhere north of the grounds. In 1879, Joshua Ricketts, superintendent of the county farm at the time, had recorded 32 deaths out of the roughly 250 inmates who had stayed at the farm between 1870 and 1879. Another pauper cemetery, established a few years later, still exists south of Route 16 and now contains the graves of between 60 to 100 persons. The Board of State Commissioners of Public Charities visited the poor farm in 1902. As for the condition of the mentally ill at the farm, they wrote, "There is no special provision for the insane. None are locked up or in restraint." By 1911, the Auxiliary Committee of the State Board of Charities condemned the almshouse for its vermin-infected walls, rough floors, small windows, and improper ventilation. It was reported that flies swarmed everywhere and were especially noticeable on the poor food prepared for dinner. In January 1915, the Almshouse Committee received bids for the construction of a new fireproof building at that location. The building contract for the new almshouse was granted to J.W. Montgomery in March for $20,389, and the cornerstone was ceremoniously laid on May 17, 1916. A full-time caretaker and his family took turns living in the almshouse and a white farmhouse that formerly sat on the property. Coles County sold the almshouse to Ashmore Estates, Incorporated in February of 1959. That corporation opened the building as a private psychiatric hospital by the same name. In October 1964, after only 5 years in operation, the psychiatric hospital closed down because of debt. The institution reopened in 1965, but changed its focus from a private facility to one that accepted patients from state mental institutions. By 1968, the shelter care facility housed 49 residents, including 10 afflicted with epilepsy. Paul Swinford and Galen Martini purchased the institution in July 1976. Swinford and Martini invested over $200,000 in the construction of a modern addition onto the old building. Construction began in 1977, but was not finished until the 1980s. Once the addition to Ashmore Estates had been completed and the rest of the building was brought up to code, the institution's future appeared brighter. In February 1986, Paul Swinford entered into a limited partnership with a Peoria-based company known as Convalescent Management Associates Incorporated to help manage the institution's finances. The Departments of Public Aid and Public Health dragged their feet over the issuance of proper licenses and certificates for nearly a year, leading Swinford to file for permission from the Illinois Health Facility Planning Board to close the facility. At that time, Ashmore Estates' financial losses exceeded $1.5 million. By the end of April, all of the residents had been transferred to area homes and Ashmore Estates closed its doors.
Interview with AC Ghost Hunters, Anna and Chris. Well, hey Chris, hey Anna, how you doing?
Good. How are you guys?
We're good.
We're doing
We're
good. It's funny. We've known each other now for a while, and how it's been this long since you guys have got you on the show, I don't know. It's kind of crazy. So we're going to talk about Ashmore Estates, and kind of before we get started, we wanted to take an opportunity to thank you because you guys had kind of had that squared away before, and then you invited us. So that was awesome. It was our first chance to go there.
Yeah.
Thank you for making the trek out there and investigating with us. That's our favorite place to investigate, obviously. We've been there, we've investigated that place 20 times, basically over a 5-year span.
Wow.
And we love sharing it with people that have never been there before. So it was our pleasure.
What was the first thing that kind of drew you guys to Ashmore Estates?
Anna started out kind of locating places to go, and so she's convinced me to go, and so we're driving to Ashmore, and we're about a half an hour away, and obviously I'm navigating via GPS. And the GPS is taking us on a complete back road, dirt road, just weird way of going.
Yeah, it almost did that to us too.
And granted, it's this time of year. It was in October, and it gets dark early. So this event started at like 7:00. So it was like 6:15 or 6:30, and we're driving down this gravel road. It's pitch black, and I kid you not, we see on the side of the road, between the road and the cornfield, a lady just standing on the side of the road. All 4 of us in the car. There was 2 other people with us. We saw this lady, drove by. She never flinched. She never moved. Absolutely no response out of this lady. We got past her, and I said, should we stop and make sure she's okay? Well,
I said, no,
Yeah.
you keep going.
yeah, the other 3 in the car said, heck no, you just keep going.
Yeah.
And I kid you not, we drove maybe about 300, 400 yards down the road, and I stopped the car again and looked through my rearview mirror, and I couldn't see her anymore.
Oh, geez, that's like Resurrection Mary crap
So,
right there.
so that happened before we even got to Ashmore the first time.
Yeah.
And I told Anna, I said, there's something about this building. I mean, we couldn't really get any good evidence or anything that first time we were there.
Mhm.
But I told her, I said, we got to come back to this place.
Yeah, something was
Something
going
was
on.
really, calling to us. And it was a few months later, they were doing public investigations where they only sell 12 tickets, and you
Oh.
can rent out the bunkhouses and stuff like that.
Nice.
So I told her, let's go do one of those where there's only going to be a maximum of 12 people in the place. We just kind of fell in love with the building, and it was crazy.
Anyway, I was going to ask you, Anna, do you feel, and I know that, and I'm not saying, Chris, you don't, but having kind of a sensitive side of everything, do you almost feel like you have almost like a calling, or sort of like I wouldn't say attachment, because that's probably not the right word, but like something that just draws you to Ashmore Estates?
I don't know if I also call it an attachment, but it does feel like home.
Mhm.
It does feel like somewhere that I can be comfortable and like home.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not. It always, since the first time we were there, it always kind of just.
It's like home to some. Is that what the tagline is?
Some call it
Some
home.
call it home.
Call
It's
it
home to
home.
some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Home to some.
Well, we're
It's
the
home to
some.
some. That's not as good.
Hey, I think it has a ring.
The rest of you just get out of here.
Yeah, it's only home to a couple of people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but since the first time we were there, it was like home. And we call it our paranormal home. So
we've seen, obviously, and you guys have probably seen the episodes that of people that have been there, and a lot of them, say the same thing, that it's just got a homey feeling, and
Yeah.
spirits even come and go from that place.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it's just a very, and when you have owners that run the place that treat you like family,
Yeah.
which
Yes.
Robin and Ashley treat us like family. I mean, it just makes it that much easier to feel that way.
Yeah, much easier
Absolutely.
to come
Right.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, kind of just taking a page from that. When we first showed up, uh, it had been our first time, obviously, and I think when I first got there, I kind of got that feeling of you get that like initial charge, like there's something going on there. You don't know what
Mhm.
it is yet, but you just sort of feel it as you're driving up there. And then we met up with you guys, and the first place we went to was the graveyard. I think we went to go visit Elva, right?
Elva, yeah, every time we go to Ashmore, we always make it a point to go see Elva first
Hmm.
and leave her a little offering, and in hopes that she'll come and speak with us, or communicate with us in some way when we're at the building.
Right, and not to tip our hat too much, but I think that may have helped.
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely helped.
Kitchen walkthrough with caretaker owner Ashley Burgoon.
That's not my favorite room back there.
Okay.
Because I know that's what he wants me to talk about because he's mean.
Okay.
So, like I was telling you, that that room back there is the only room that I've been chased out of in here.
Okay.
That is the room. And contrary to popular belief, it does not have to be nighttime for places to be haunted.
Sure.
This one being one of them, because this happened on a Sunday morning about 10:30 in the morning. I was in here cleaning, was in the building by myself. This was when we were building the house, so there was people over there, but I was the only one in here. And I walked through that doorway down there, because that goes all the way through. Got to about this second window, and I started hearing footsteps. It sounded like somebody had concrete boots on. That's how loud they were. Yeah, I'm talking about you.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, it sounded like a rock being thrown. And I looked up, and probably about as far as we are apart, basically where that pole is, I saw basically a 6.5 foot tall black shadow.
Wow.
I could see the head, the shoulders, torso, legs, everything. And the smart person would turn around and run the other way. No. Ashley runs past it and out the door, because that's what Ashley does.
Sure. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, now we have a love-hate relationship.
Right.
I've seen him in other places, the boiler room and on the third floor. I don't know who he is or what he is or
Maybe we can get some.
what
answers.
his deal is, but yeah, that's who he is. And
Now that's the kitchen, right?
so the original kitchen was that room through that door down there.
Okay.
So this was actually an exterior wall during the poor farm.
Okay.
So those windows that you see up there are actually original to the building, which was built in 1916.
Gotcha.
When they built the extension on in 1977 for the psychiatric hospital, they built that room on there
Okay.
to make a bigger kitchen so they could do like the cafeteria style thing.
Sure.
During the poor farm, this would have been the women and children's dining room.
Okay.
So like I said, the original kitchen would have been through that doorway, and then there's like storeroom, pantry room would have been through this doorway over here.
Okay.
So these windows would have looked outside
Right,
at that time.
right. So this is looking out now, but then they added this on for
Yes.
room.
Yep.
Okay.
Walkthrough boiler room.
Here we go. Okay.
So this is the boiler room, and then the maintenance room in the back. The room that we came through was the men's dining room during the
Okay.
poor farm.
So
Let me
this
tell you about
is
people. What? Oh.
this is a very we know that this room is very well known, and we'll definitely spend some time here. But what has been your experience here in this room?
Down here, I would say pretty much everything. Shadows I've had down here, EVPs, REM pods, cat balls, especially on the stairs. The stairs are very active. This room is very good for spirit box stuff.
This is the maintenance
Yeah,
room.
so this would have been the maintenance room. Shadows at the top of the stairs, for sure. That back corner, I've actually seen the tall shadow one time back there. This is one of my favorite places to investigate, is down here.
Walkthrough, second floor.
Oh boy. Nicole, you might like this room a lot.
You might like it, but maybe they don't like you.
Okay, we are in, which room is this now?
So this is what we call Mary and Margaret's room. They were a pair of sisters. They were twins here during the poor farm. All the stuff that's in here is stuff that people have brought and kind of left for them. Some of the stuff does get played with in here. A lot of times when gentlemen read books to them, they seem to get activity out of it. So I don't know if maybe they're boy crazy or they just like the attention, but it seems to work. So you guys should try that.
Okay. I might be game for that.
Yeah, we'll put the boys in here.
Yeah, you and I will spend some time in there. a little bit.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah, because the times I've been here, they really don't like
No
the
response.
You got
Huh?
nothing in here? Really?
Really.
Huh.
I get a lot of things like out in the hallway, and I'll be in the hallway and Chris will be sitting on a chair and the REM pod will go off or the cat bell will go off. And as soon as I walk in,
Nothing.
it stops.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. I know during Kids Day one time we had the blocks fall over in here. So that was pretty cool.
One day we had a
Yeah. I don't know if it's still in here. Oh yeah, it's that.
The yellow one?
Yeah.
no,
No.
it was a big giant green ball.
Right there.
This one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And we
Oh,
put
that you're gonna talk about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. and we put their little red toy on top of the ball. Like that. And we put a GoPro right here and we taped it all night. It was like
Yeah.
maybe like 6 in the morning,
Yeah.
6:30. The whole video, that thing never moved. And then all of a sudden it just fell.
Wow.
And it was daytime.
Yeah.
Interesting.
We got that on video.
Maybe that's when they were
That's
waking
cool.
up. Well,
I'm gonna check
that is
that
cool
out.
though.
Cool. We'll have to check this place out for sure.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
one
this
of
is-
it's one of my favorite rooms.
Like these would have been your bathrooms. So like you would have your shower bathroom. And then obviously your tub bathroom.
I think it's doing pretty good, thank you. Yeah, I
I
appreciate
can,
that.
do you need lights on? I can turn them on.
No, I'm getting pretty good light through
Okay.
this. Thank you, though.
And a lot of the rooms you can see where walls would have been.
Oh yeah.
So
Right.
like this room would have actually been like 3 different ones.
Oh, okay. Wow. It's
So
not a
they
lot of
would not have been
space.
this big.
Yeah.
So actually really tiny rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dolls, my favorite.
Oh, that's tiny too.
Mm. Not a fan.
I didn't have a problem with dolls always.
So this is what we call Robin's nest. Robin kind of decorated it to make it look like maybe what it would have at one time.
Yeah.
People seem to get a lot of stuff in here, like shadows, REM pod stuff, EVPs. I know people have said they've seen people out on the porch, especially like when they pull up in the parking lot. And when I come over and I'll unlock the door, they'll say, "Oh, who's in the building?" I'm like, "Well, nobody, because I just turned the alarm off and unlocked the door." I'm like, "Well, we saw somebody on the porch watching us." I'm like, "Well, did you say hello?"
Yeah.
They're
Wave
just
at
probably
least.
like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Yeah.
So I've had that several times from different teams or people who came. So
Walkthrough, third floor.
So this is what it looked like prior to 1977. And it actually did have a 4th floor attic, but it was actually blown off in 2013, I believe, by winds.
Okay.
So Robin actually rebuilt the porches and everything out front because it basically just slid it down.
Yeah, isn't the pitch here is kind of broken off?
Yes,
Isn't it? Okay.
yeah, on this side, yeah.
Okay.
Now it's just a flat roof up there.
Okay.
There was many more buildings. So when it was a poor farm, there was like 26, 27 different buildings. I mean, they had a church, they had a school, they butchered their own animals, grew their own crops. They had workshops. So they had different buildings out here during that time. The grave that they were talking about, Elva, this is what it looks like.
Yeah, we were there earlier, but that is a much better. You're right, Chris. It's a lot. Yeah.
But it looks a lot taller than this, don't it? Than
It
what
does.
it actually is.
Yeah.
That's what I always tell people. This picture makes it look a lot taller than it really is.
Right.
The stair light's on too. See it?
Yeah. Somebody's following us around.
Yeah. So this is some of the Poor Farm Cemetery that's across 16.
Mm-hmm.
That's on private property, unfortunately. And the one that everybody talks about in the boiler room, this is him right here. He's actually buried over there. That's Joe.
Joe Bloxham.
Mm-hmm. So he's the one that's in the mural that's depicted that's in front of the train with Elva. And then this right here is the only piece of original furniture that we have. So this was actually here during the hospital.
Okay.
It actually does still crank. So if you crank it, the head of it does still move.
Wow.
Yeah, and you can sit on it, lay on it, investigate on it. People seem to get stuff when they do Estes on it a lot.
Okay.
I think you guys do that
Mm-hmm.
a lot, don't you?
Yeah, we do Estes on them.
Yeah. So this room right here was the electroshock therapy room.
Perfect.
So during the psychiatric hospital, the third floor is where they would have kept the worst patients because it was furthest from the bottom floor, which would have been like the offices and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of times, if people, I don't want to say have problems, but if they get bad feelings or, things like that, normally it's up here on this floor, especially in this room. This is where a lot of shadows are seen.
Okay.
I don't know why this is so active for shadows, but it is. This is where I've also seen my shadow person, I guess if I'll call him that, a lot is up here also.
I could see that because it's got a different look than over here. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Is this kind of a funky place for you too?
It depends.
I was gonna say I sense that you're a little.
I've had a very wild thing happen, basically right behind where Chris is standing.
Okay.
This was about a year ago. It was like 10:30 at night. I was sitting in a chair right behind where you are.
Mm-hmm.
And then a friend of mine, Jessica, was sitting here. Her friend Ken was in the middle. We had laser grids, one going that way and one going this way. We were in between them. And we have a video that at no time did we hear anything. But when you start the video, you can hear a little girl clearly say they're coming.
Mm.
And then a little bit after that, we literally saw a shadow come out of the floor and shoot up to the ceiling.
Past the laser grid.
And we all saw it with our eyes. Not only was it on the video, but we saw it with our eyes.
That's wild.
It's the like, if I wouldn't have been there and somebody showed me this, I'd be like,
Whatever.
really?
Yeah.
Like, that is way too good. Like, that's way too, but the fact that I was sitting there, it's like, okay. And yeah, after that happened, I was like, you know what, guys? I think I'm going to go home. Y'all have a good night and let me know in the morning how it went.
Yeah, I had sensed when we came up here just now. I'm like, she feels uneasy.
Yeah,
I was curious.
like,
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. Yeah,
Do you still have that video?
I do. You want to see it? And they were going off.
Knock on the wall. Can you mimic this?
Here first.
That's the bat. I just saw it. Ooh.
Me walking. See that?
Yeah.
And then
Wow.
watch right here. There's no way those bugs can be.
Yeah, I can see when it's a bug.
See that?
Whoa.
Did you just see that?
I can see when it's a bug.
Did you just see that? And that was literally right here. Right here.
Wow.
Investigation, first floor, kitchen. When it comes to our evidence of that night, we didn't really get a ton of stuff. I think we got some.
We got a few things, but most of it we heard with our own ears.
Right.
Hello, spirits. We're here to try to communicate with you tonight. Some of us have been here before, and we have a couple new people, so let us introduce ourselves. If you don't remember, my name's Chris.
My name is Anna.
My name's Logan.
My name is Nicole. My name is Sydney.
My name is Tina.
We've got a lot of devices that are around the room here, either in the kitchen or the women and children's dining room. If you could interact with any of these devices to let us know that you're here, it'd be greatly appreciated.
Chris, are you sitting down in there?
Yeah.
Because there was a noise across from Sydney. I don't know if it was you moving your feet or...
No, I haven't moved.
And he's all the way on this side.
I'm all the way over here in the corner.
We also got a rock throw there. I'm walking.
It sounded like a rock was tossed or something.
I'm walking to you, Chris.
Oh, okay. That would have happened in that room there.
Okay.
You just watch out on the floor right there in the doorway.
Flash says no.
No.
Is that you shuffling, Chris?
No.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't have to hide in there. You can come out and communicate with us. We're not here to harm you in any way. We just want to learn a little bit more about you.
No.
Gotta know.
You don't want to come out?
Oh,
Need
thank
some
you.
bugs.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, you can come out. We're not going to hurt you at all. If you don't want to be in the room with us here, you can always go out in the hallway and just walk in front of the little box that's on the floor. Was that somebody out there moving?
Sounds like shuffling.
Yeah.
That was not me.
Is that me in my hat?
No. It was from in the kitchen.
What was that?
Somebody move?
No.
Is there an open window or anything over there?
I don't think so.
It doesn't.
No, there's no outside windows.
I heard a shuffle that
Yeah, there was
way.
a loud shuffle.
I heard it more like where Tina's at.
Yeah.
On that
Yeah.
side.
I hear it like I think it's like
Yeah,
directly on the other
it's
side.
on the other side over here. I just want to make sure there's no like broken window or window or anything.
Right.
I mean, it could be the wind and the roof, like, cause it's a metal roof, right?
True.
Could be.
Yeah.
Literally sounds like something.
Yeah,
something-
for
Yeah,
sure.
it sounded like somebody walking.
That's
Mhm. It's okay, you can come with us. Come out.
Hurt you.
Yeah.
There was a group of kids in here today. Was that exciting? Yeah, I bet. That's okay, you can talk to us.
And it was interesting because Chris, I remember you were so we were in the one side that wasn't new, like the older side of the kitchen, and you were on the new side. And I know for people who've never been there, they may not quite understand that, but we were separated and we could corroborate that there was definitely noise coming from that side that you weren't making. So,
Yeah. Oh, we've had so many instances in that kitchen where music boxes go off back in that newer area.
mhm.
Like somebody's walking around there. We've had in a span of a couple seconds, we actually caught a disembodied voice and an EVP of either the same entity or different entities greeting us when we got there, saying hi to us.
Wow.
Cool.
And we actually just, well, not to plug ourselves, but we actually just started a Facebook page as AC Ghosthunters. And that was one of the pieces of evidence we posted. We actually went there and took my cousin and her two kids because the kids wanted to go and check the place out, but they're still too young to do a night investigation. So we went during the day, and I was just starting the tour with them, and we walked into the kitchen first thing, and all of us heard a disembodied voice say hi. And then we also caught one on the recorder, a different one just on the recorder. So,
But we all weren't there alone. You guys had brought a couple of other people. Do you guys want to go to mention who they were?
yeah, some good friends of ours, Tina and her daughter Sydney, joined us as well, and we've done investigations with them many times, all over the country and stuff. So,
Yeah.
really great people.
Yeah, they are really
they were
great.
very, very kind.
Yeah, we get some interesting evidence that comes out for Sydney later, so she'll enjoy that.
Yeah, she'll like it.
But I do want to sometime go back there and spend a little more time there because I do know, especially given some of the new evidence that's been caught in a couple of the shows that have just come out, that the potential of burial being around that area. Yeah, I definitely want to spend some more time there that I did not know prior to that. So
There's definitely bodies in the
Oh, yeah.
ground on that building for sure.
oh, for sure.
I mean, they're probably all over the place in the
Yeah.
cornfield and who
Mhm.
knows where else,
Yeah.
which explains, basically the woman you probably saw.
Yeah.
Cornfield Mary. We'll call her Cornfield Mary.
That's actually a little bit scary.
It is a little scary.
Yeah.
Now that you put a name to it,
Yeah. Well, now we'll know that in our sleep. So,
Yeah, I was just calling her the lost lady, like
Yeah.
she was
Yeah.
just wandering
that's probably
around.
a little bit better
Mhm.
than Cornfield Lady, but it is what it is.
Yep.
Cornfield lady now.
Yeah.
Poor
So-
lady.
So from Investigation, Mary and Margaret's room with Logan and Chris. So I think for us, it wasn't as eventful as I think we had hoped, but we did get one piece of really interesting evidence. You want to talk a little bit about that, Chris?
Well, Mary and Margaret, I've always noticed that they seem to interact better with guys, with men. So that's why we decided to go up there by ourselves.
So I'm just gonna let the recorder run for a minute or so, and you can just tell us anything you want us to know. Just go ahead and tell us anything there is you want us to know.
And don't be afraid. You can scream it as loud as you want.
But we did have one interesting piece of evidence. I don't know if, maybe you should talk about it, Logan.
Sure. Well, what I found interesting is that we were getting nothing while the
it was
camera
pretty
going.
quiet.
Yeah. For some reason, I just got the impression they did not want the camera on. So at some point, I'm like, okay, well, we'll just turn it off because I think we'd even done like a real quick burst EVP on the DR60, and it at least led us to believe that maybe they just didn't want the video on. Sure enough, they did not, because I'm probably within a 5-minute span, we did another EVP session on your DR60. We had started talking about meals. For some reason, ice cream came out. And we started talking about ice cream, and we said, well, if you ate ice cream, what was your favorite flavor? And we asked a couple of other things, and then we stopped the session. But what I found interesting was typically you always hear the moans and the yells, and then sometimes you get that like direct answer that you get is just freaking fascinating. But we heard, and we'll play it, but we heard plain as day, chocolate. I'll go ahead and shut off the camera. That way we know for sure that it's not on. And if you don't like it, I won't turn it back on.
Okay, girls. We're gonna try this one more time with the recorder. So if you could talk into the little red light there, we're just gonna ask a few more questions. Can you tell me if they had good food here? What was your favorite thing that they made for dinner?
Or did you just like the dessert? So I know I always like the dessert.
Did you get ice cream at all? What's your favorite flavor of ice cream? All right, we're gonna play it back and see if we got any answers. Thank you.
Did you get ice cream at all? What's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
Tell me you heard that. You heard that, right?
I heard it.
What's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
Perfect. It's so perfect. When we asked what your favorite flavor of ice cream was, and for me, that was pretty much his point positive. They just did not want the camera on, and they did want to talk to us. But yeah, I found that part pretty awesome.
And that's the interesting thing too, is that is probably the first time I've ever been in that room with a camera on. You know,
That
because
is interesting.
typically we don't, we film some stuff here and there, but in that room, when I go in that room, usually for the most part, it's the morning after our investigation, and I wake up early and I go back into the building by myself, and I'll go sit in that room for a half an hour to an hour and do my investigation in the morning when it's just me, nobody else is up, and that's when I seem to get the best responses. No cameras, nothing.
Investigation Boiler Room with Nicole, Anna, Tina, and Sydney. Go ahead and let's pivot to the ladies of the room.
Well, the ladies got a lot of stuff.
I know you
We got
did.
a lot of stuff. And I don't know if there's just more of us or the location, but there was 4 of us. And Sydney actually sat in the boiler room where the boiler room was. And we had Anna's music box in there. And then I think we had the flux on the workbench in the room next to it, which is where the 3 of us sat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to what else. The trip light was also in there.
Mhm.
And I had my recorder. So that's all that we basically use, and we use necrophonics to speak. We got a lot of answers. Some of them we heard while we were sitting there, but most of them I found after reviewing. It's pretty interesting.
Do tell.
Mm-hmm.
Who's with us? Is he?
Is he?
Who's me? I heard it's me, but maybe you got it. What's his name? It's not Joe. It's Joe.
It's Joe.
It is Joe. Oh.
Hi, Joe. Thank you.
So right off the bat, we ask about Joe because anybody that knows Ashmore Estates, even Ashley talks about in the beginning, the picture is supposed to be Joe and Elva together, which we'll get to Elva here in a little bit. But Joe is known with Ashmore Estates for being in the boiler room, okay? Because he worked in the machinist area. He worked down there with the boiler. And it is very well known that, or at least the story goes, that he was hit by a train away from Ashmore and brought back to Ashmore and actually died there. They know he's buried in that little plot that no one has access to. His name was Joe Bloxam. And I did find a couple of newspaper articles about Joe, which I didn't think I would, to corroborate that, because sometimes locations will tell you stories about certain people that are supposed to be there and you end up finding out it's someone else. That's how the lore passes down, basically. It says it's one thing and it gets mixed up with someone else's story. And in the beginning, I actually found another person, which I'll just show that real quick here, because I'm thinking, could this be what happened? But there was a John Cross, and he was an inmate of the poor farm. They said inmate when they just said that they lived there, basically. And he was killed by a train as well. And I was like, uh-oh, is this like a mix-up? But this was just someone else. Now, Joe, I found this newspaper article, which I'm going to read to you. It says, County Farm inmate dies from injuries. Charleston, Illinois, June 2nd. Joe Bloxam, age 76 years, making the county almshouse his home for 15 years, died yesterday morning from injuries believed to have been received between this city and Ashmore sometime Tuesday afternoon. Bloxam, who was going to visit in Oakland for a few days, was in Charleston Tuesday and was seen in the railroad districts near 3rd Street about noon. It is believed that the man, who was quite feeble, must have been sideswiped by a train, as his shoulders and a part of his body bore several bruises, or severe bruises. The funeral services were held at the county farm at 10 o'clock this morning, burial in the Little Green Plot. Little is known about the man's history. It is believed he has a sister living, but no one knows her address. So that's the newspaper article for Joe. And we'll put up his headstone here as well. They've got pictures of this up in Ashmore of like all the headstones of the people that were believed to be buried in the plot that was associated with the poor farm. So we'll put that up there. But we got Joe. He answered yes, like, yes, I'm here. And he pops up a few more times in this evidence, so we'll get to that now.
Why don't you like women being down here?
What?
What? Oh, you do? Oh, I thought that somebody didn't like women being down here.
This room?
Do you think this room is not meant for girls to be down here? You don't want them to get hurt?
Yes.
Was that weird?
That was weird. Can you find the lantern on your workbench? Do you see the lantern?
It's the red light. Lantern. If you touch it, it'll play some music.
Joe. Thank you, Joe. That was my foot.
Joe, can you tell us your last name?
It's only he said no say.
Oh, the Russian killed it. I'm sorry. You scared him away.
When we get a piece of evidence that usually has a name associated with it, I love that because then I can try to research and find out if there was a person associated with the location where we're at. And in this case, we got what sounded like Ego or Igor, couldn't really tell. But what was funny is I looked up and there was a person named Bill Ego associated with the poor farm. And I've got like a census here, and I've also got like a little newspaper article talking about how he died. His name, Bill Ego, died last week at the county poor farm, a Mattoon character. Although he died last week, the news of the death of Bill Ego at the county poorhouse at Ashmore did not reach Mattoon until this afternoon. He was buried in the cemetery at the poor farm. Ego was for a number of years a character around this city and spent his time loafing around saloons. During the past year, he became a total wreck, and then the officers decided to send him to the poor farm to spend the remainder of his days. After reaching that place, his wasted life began to seriously affect his wrecked body, and it was only a short time until the end. The deceased has relatives still living in this city. This may have a part to play in later evidence that we get, so just remember that.
Sounds like there's a little boy in here now. Who's the little boy?
Girl.
Oh, girl. Is it Elva? Is it Elva and Joe? Are you together? Maybe.
We already talked about Joe. He's number one well-known with Ashmore. But number two is Elva. And Elva's supposed to be a little girl, I think about 5 years old, that lived at the poor farm, and she died by fire. Basically, she was burned to death. I did find something like a thing from Ashmore, a paper talking about inmates and maybe how they passed away, but it shows her name, Elva Skinner, and cause of death, it says burned to death. And I found a little newspaper article. It says Elva Skinner was burned to death at the county farm last Monday while the family were at breakfast. It seems she had been left upstairs asleep, and in the absence of others excepting another little girl, she had got up and was dressing by the fire when her clothing caught, and she was fatally injured before assistance came to her rescue. Very, very sad. Very sad. But we went and visited her gravestone before we went to Ashmore, and Anna and Chris left her a little gift, and we asked her to come speak with us, and it looks like she did. And to know that possibly her and Joe are together, and that's why I think a lot of people have gotten evidence of them speaking together, and why they've depicted that picture basically as their emblem for Ashmore Estates.
Did you see all the kids here today? Was that exciting? Did you see the sunset tonight? What color was the sunset?
I hope that was the wind. But it sounded like down here, not up there.
Mm-hmm. Like a pinkish color, like a bright, vivid.
It was purple like these lights. It's kind of cold down here. You turn the boiler on?
Joe, can I help you get the boiler started?
No.
No.
What color of hair do you have? Are you married?
Did you say not yet?
Not yet.
Well, Joe, I'm single. What did it say?
Bitch.
Bitch. To who? I heard to who? The bitch.
That's a dog outside.
Yeah. I thought I heard it earlier.
Are the twin girls, Mary and Margaret, up in their room right now talking to the guys?
Yes.
Nice. Are you looking for someone? God?
You say God?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good answer.
What do you like doing in your free time?
Beer.
Say beer.
Do you drink beer here?
I wouldn't too, honestly.
What kind of beer?
Joe, do you have favorite holiday?
Here.
Here.
That was really clear.
Are you here?
We're here.
Thank
Wow.
Aw,
That was the same voice.
Yeah, it was.
that was sweet. How many of you are here with us? Four.
Four.
Nice, thank you.
Can you tell us your names?
Philip. Kobe.
Bill.
Do you know what month your birthday's in? May?
May.
May of what year?
You say nothing.
Do you remember what year you were born?
No. Like I said before, whenever I get a name, I try to research that name, see if I can connect anything. And there were lots of names given. Phyllis, Amy, Bill, Jack. The only one I could find that was associated with either the Poor Farm or Ashmore Estates was the Bill. And there were a lot of Williams buried on the Poor Farm. And so I went through every single William and looked for a birth date because we got a birth month of May. I did find one, William Joseph Moore, who was born on May 18th, 1875, and he died on the Poor Farm. We actually have a photograph of him I'm going to put up here, but I've also got a picture of his headstone as well, so I thought that was pretty awesome that I was able to connect those two.
What's your favorite season? Do you smoke? What's your favorite food, Joe?
I made some cookies. Do you want me to bring you a cookie?
Sorry. I like it says beer.
I know. I don't have a beer.
We got cigarettes and a chocolate candy bar.
And cookies.
Cookie. Good
Can you say cookie?
Sorry.
I got a cough drop. You want a cough drop?
No.
No.
Do you like beer in a can or beer in a bottle?
I think it's a yes.
I would imagine beer in a bottle would be better. Do you agree? I don't really drink beer, but
Are you cold?
a little bit.
Yep, we're cold.
In the men's cafeteria, there's a little UFO on the floor. Do you think you could go and set it off?
I didn't see it.
They said I didn't see it.
That's what I heard. I didn't see it.
We'll just experiment. Right here's a chair.
Sit.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
alright. It says sit.
Thank you. Glad you're happy to join. Now can you play some music out there?
No.
No? Okay.
I tried. At least you're honest.
Do you have any good jokes, Joe? Did you have any farm animals here?
Yeah.
There it goes again.
Hey.
Thank you.
I knew it was just me.
Yep.
Hey.
Hey.
Elva, is that you playing music?
Yes.
Yeah. Go for it.
Oh yeah, she's
Get
playing
it.
it.
Play the whole song.
Are you dancing to it? It's a pretty song, though.
Do you like the music? Thank you. Are you gonna stop? It's stuck.
Can you step away for a second?
Step away from it. One?
Why? I said why.
You're right. We've been asking for this the whole time.
Yeah.
Why should you?
Why? Just so we know it's you. If you step away from it, then we know it's you. Me. I don't know if I believe that. If it's really you, can you come and touch one of these purple lights?
It's just so weird that it starts now.
Yeah. When you come in here. And it doesn't stop.
No.
Are you doing that because you think we're gonna leave?
I think it's only to go.
Go.
Yeah.
Do people let you do you come across this toy a lot?
What else can you do?
Can you pick up the purple lights? Or touch the red light? It's not stopping.
It'd be really cool if you could go all the way to red. Red's really hard. Or you can find the red on the triangle.
Red's my favorite color. What's your favorite color? I feel like I should turn it off. Reset it? I don't know.
Oliver, can you step back, or otherwise I think we might reset it.
Can you come in this room and step away from the music box for us?
I'm gonna count to 3. When I get to 3, stop. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're gonna have to reset it.
Reset 1. Like, let's do it again.
That's just weird that it started. Yeah, after.
Puppy?
You had a puppy? I asked her if she had a cat.
Oh, did you?
I asked if they had cats, and I guess she said puppy.
Did you say you heard a dog barking in the distance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does
so
Ashley have a dog?
Oh, she said dog.
Or she's saying puppy because you didn't play the puppy.
I'm sorry, I forgot the dog. I'll just have to come back sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike?
Mike's not in here with us today. He didn't come. Can we help you with anything before we leave? I don't know what that was, but that was creepy.
I think she said, I'm so hot. It's been fun talking to you, Joe.
Thank you, Joe.
You always get the warning that Joe or whoever they want to say kind of has I wouldn't say a vendetta against women, but usually there's kind of not a negative experience, but there's definitely an experience when it comes to that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like the times that I've been there, maybe I have already have a relationship with Joe or whoever's down there. And it's not like they don't want us there because they don't like girls, but they kind of protect us because it is a working space.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't want, maybe back in the day, girls didn't used to go down there.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, hey, get out. What are you doing down
That's
here?
interesting. That's a good
I
point.
kind of got the same feeling from that, just from the conversation that was had and the responses. It's more like it's not safe down here, basically.
Yeah, it's not
You
safe.
shouldn't be down here. Yeah.
People have a tendency to say Joe doesn't like women down there and everything.
Right.
But we've been there so much that we've had the opportunity to do Estes basically everywhere in that building. And we did it once, one of the first times, downstairs in the boiler room. And I had she went under just like she does all the time. And I had a full-blown conversation with Joe. And she was the conduit for that, obviously.
Right.
And so I think maybe if people go down there and act disrespectful
Mm-hmm.
and are doing things that maybe he doesn't like, then he might lash out.
Sure.
But I think if you go down there with respect and you're just trying to communicate and everything like that, I don't think Joe has a problem with anybody down there.
And I think that goes
Yeah.
around the whole building. If you go in that place with respect and intentions to just communicate, all of the spirits that we have talked to, they're really positive.
Yeah.
And we have never gotten a get out or nothing.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Investigation, second floor, with Logan, Chris, Nicole, Anna, Tina, and Sydney. And so we had different candles. I think you had I think we both had
We
those
both
kind
had,
of
there
candles.
was 2 candles. Mm-hmm.
Right.
The 2 EMF candles.
The EMF candles, and we had a couple of tripwires, which the video is
2
going to show that.
tripwires.
And
Yeah.
then I think we also had a recorder and a couple of cat balls, which the cat ball is kind of funny. Yeah, I can see from. Oops, sorry. I can. Yeah.
Yeah. The candle went on and the candle went off.
Oh, yeah.
And our recorder's sitting on the stack of chairs.
So I can see from
Are we
this.
supposed to finish the sentence?
No, I can see from this one right here.
I love when I have help. It's awesome.
I mean,
So I can see from this very first line of the tripwire all the way down.
all the way down?
All the way down.
All right.
Okay, now it's back.
Sid, can you get the...
Oh, the other
plug there,
candle,
Mike?
the other candle went on.
Yeah, just pull that. There you go.
Yeah, like a whistle.
Sometimes cat balls went off.
Yeah.
I thought it was more like a cat.
I really good, just a hydrant. There's like
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there a recorder and? I think he's recording on there, that picks up sound.
Yeah.
Right?
No, the camera doesn't.
Because my recorder's sitting on that stack of chairs behind the cat wall.
And I'm running this.
That's great. Yeah, that's a candle.
Do you like the dolls and the chairs?
Not exactly.
Oops. It's creepy.
Okay.
What is it?
Okay.
Okay.
They're
Give it a
okay.
shot.
They're okay dolls.
Can you set make a sound? Oh, there was a tripwire. That was a tripwire.
Turn it on.
You did. Can you do it again?
What should we turn on?
There
Ooh,
we go.
thank
Thank
you.
you.
Looks like they came from one and the other.
Are you running up and down?
Everybody can come out and run on the hallway. You won't get in trouble this time.
And the candle went out. You're fast.
As you're running, can you touch all of the purple lights? If you do it
Visit
once,
me. Bring it.
All right.
If you do it once, I'll run with you the second time. I'll beat you.
Can you find green?
No candles off. No candles on.
Horse.
Move off. What else can you do?
Whoa. Yeah. What was that?
What was it? I'm not sure.
What happened? Was it just a candle?
No.
I missed it.
I hope the camera got that. Me too.
The fuck?
There was
Look at the camera.
I saw the shadow appear and then the candle go out. Mm-hmm.
What side was the shadow?
Right
Was it
side.
straight
The right side. And then the candle went out.
Oh, what the fuck?
That was fast.
How old are you?
Are you coming up?
I'm 25.
I
How
don't-
old are you?
I don't really want to say how old I am.
Taking candles on?
Man, I'm not from here. Upstairs. Can you repeat?
Well, if you're upstairs, come down.
That's interesting. They're coming down.
They're coming down.
Holy hell.
Come on down.
That was really loud.
Yeah, it was loud. Can you knock on the table?
He won't leave.
He won't leave.
Is he mean? Why do you-
Strip.
No, it's a little chilly. Thank you, though. Or are you just saying there's a light strip?
Candle went on. Can you touch the strip?
I'm curious. So this would have been a quote unquote farm, a work farm. Poor farm. Poor farm.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Both of them. All the way down the hallway.
I'll be down.
Mind.
You kept your
No,
word.
don't mind at all. Thank you. Wow.
Yeah, this was support farm.
Well, what I was going to say is, have we ever tried another language?
We did
I
downstairs.
spoke Russian and
We're
it
speaking
it literally fell silent.
Oh, there was a
Like,
candle.
Both candles.
I mean, there was a couple times there was some like other language. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
¿Hablas
Like
español?
Like it says, say no.
Mm-hmm.
Говорите по-русски?
I mean, down here there's a lot of Polish and German and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but I'm not sure.
You said in German, maybe immigrants?
Don't know.
I mean, yeah, it's possible in this area. Well, I know one.
Danger.
We got that. Remember, we got that. Yeah. I'm gonna say a word in German, and I think you said this earlier, but I'm gonna see if you know it. Vier.
Do you know what that means?
Home.
Is this home for you?
Come outside.
Not the priorities. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to
How old are you? He told me.
Yeah, I did tell you.
You spoke German and it said home.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Wonder. What was it?
Schmetterling?
So what I said was 5.
I was curious about the German, so I went searching to see if there was someone, a German immigrant, that may have been at Ashmore or the Poor Farm, and I did find someone who was born in Germany that ended up passing away at the Poor Farm named William Hilbring, and he was born September 29th, 1847 in Germany, and we have his information and his headstone here.
Is it past bedtime? What time was bedtime?
I'm sorry, we're keeping you guys at lights out.
Oh.
You said
Lights out and the light went off.
What?
Are you a sorcerer?
Oh my god.
Uh-oh, you got him snorting.
On cue.
Wow. Well, thank you.
Actually, I was thinking
Oh.
more. Can you say something to the recorder that's on the other side of the hallway?
Yeah.
See if you could touch this blue flashing light here, and then run down the hallway.
Go.
Green.
All right, that's green. That means go.
Go touch all of the purple lights all the way to the
Why
end.
must you know?
Oh, there you go.
One.
Keep going.
Good job.
Keep going down the hall.
You got it.
Let's see how fast you can run.
I know you lit it up and no one's raced you yet. You're probably waiting to race.
The nurses said you can run if you.
Ooh.
The nurses said you can run if you want to.
It was both of them.
Yeah.
If you want to party, can you turn some music on? Find the music box.
Oh.
Candles off. What's your favorite flower? Strip.
Did you come through the mirror?
Which one of us should go do this Friday? That's what I meant.
Got about 20 minutes on.
Candle.
Who should go scribe?
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
So, strip light.
Is it like Mary, Margaret?
I'm inside it.
Okay.
Oh.
And then just flash.
Yeah.
Candle on.
Visit me.
Visit me.
Where are you?
Cat.
Cat? What color's the cat? What was that?
Great. Did I miss it?
No.
Sounds like it was above us.
Yeah.
That was kind of loud. Sounds
Sounded like dragged or something, yeah.
Like upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, something, yeah.
Chris, you and I kept seeing a shadow, and unfortunately, we did not pick it up on infrared,
Mhm.
which sucks because I was really hoping we would. Which we both corroborated it. But is that something that you're kind of used to seeing on that floor? Is that shadow play?
Yeah, I think the second floor is more active for shadows than the third floor even. Every time we're there, we at least spend an hour just sitting on that one end of the hallway and just looking down that hallway, and when usually one of us watches one side of the hall and one watches the other, and usually in a matter of minutes you usually start catching something going in and out of rooms or peeking around the corner and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's always interesting to see like all the shadows. Like you kind of just peek, and I do a game with the trip wired down the hallway. I set the trip down the hallway, and I tell everybody, come out of the rooms. We need you in the hallway, and we just sit there and wait until we see shadows coming in and out of the hallway, and it never disappoints.
Yeah. Well, it didn't this time. I wish we'd have caught it, but there's always another trip, right? Investigation, 3rd floor. Chris, Anna, Logan, Nicole. We go to the 3rd floor. Now, the 3rd floor is an interesting one. And it's because it involves you, Chris. But so we all go up to the 3rd floor, and it's getting pretty late in the night at this point. I think
Yeah, we're all getting kind of loopy.
We're all getting a little loopy.
Yeah.
But
And hungry.
and
And hungry,
Yep.
yes.
Can you say hello?
Can you try to cover as many dots as you can?
What the fuck?
Whoa.
It's draining the battery
Yes.
already?
Yeah.
Well,
I
that's
think
a way
it's
to
full.
cover the dots.
Do you not like the dots? You're gonna just shut it off on us, aren't you?
If you don't like them, just turn it off.
Let's try to talk.
Wow, that thing was fully charged. It killed it.
Plan B, we gotta go down and get a tripwire or something.
Oh,
What?
what the hell? You know what? It's messing with the button. Here.
Oh, the button.
Nope, there it goes again. It's off.
What do you-
Hold this way so I can see it. No, it's dead.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's dead.
Did you drain the battery?
Hi.
Hi.
I just said hi.
Hello.
Who said hi?
This.
Yep. It's like a little kid.
Have you seen the cat? Every day.
Anna thinks she saw a cat. Can you tell us the cat's name?
Cat.
I
Cat.
heard cat.
What color is the cat?
That's what I
Yeah,
heard.
that's. I heard black.
Does the cat stay in Hannah's room?
Dog.
I love the responses that we got here because on the third floor in one of the rooms, there is a memorial lamp that's lit, and they've got pictures of a woman named Hannah that is important to Ashmore Estates and the people that own it that passed away in 2020. And on that memorial, there are pictures of cats. And there is actually a picture of a black cat and a stuffed animal of a black cat on her memorial. So for us to get cat and black cat and for Anna to have seen one and then to get the name Hannah, I thought it was really cool that that was associated all together. Dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, we keep hearing the dog all night long.
Is he okay? I don't hear it anymore. Is he inside now?
We've been hearing it all
You are
night.
annoying.
Seems to be the going thing.
Trapped. Slave.
What was the last
Trapped
one?
slave?
Trapped slave.
Yeah.
Were you made to work here on the farm? No. Maybe it felt like it.
Yeah,
All
it
right.
felt like it because they didn't really get paid.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't get paid, but they got a group on there.
Misery.
Misery, apparently.
And they said that this place wasn't the best.
Mm-hmm.
Come here.
I mean, what's your favorite color? Is it pink?
Yeah.
I think so.
Why are you here?
We just try to be
Forgiveness.
friends. What?
Forgiveness.
Yeah.
Forgive.
Yeah.
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 Charles.
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 Punish.
Punished. Were you punished?
So your name is Charles? No.
On the GhostTube app, we got two words, Charles and punish, together. I thought that was pretty interesting, so I went looking for a Charles associated with the building. and I found a few articles. And I thought this might be what it has to do with. And this does not by any means mean this is what they were trying to say to us, but I thought it was pretty interesting because I found an article about the grand opening of Ashmore Estates, and it, when it was a privately operated psychiatric hospital. And they're talking about a board secretary named Charles W. Boyer. So he would have been in charge of the psychiatric hospital. And there's been rumors about bad things happening. Okay. There's also another little article, and I found this over and over and over and over for wanted ads. You know how they put wanted ads? And what is the going thing? When you see multiple jobs constantly being put out, turnover rate of workers coming in and out of a place, it usually means something is not running properly. Bad things are happening. And there were just multiple over the years wanted ads for registered nurses. And this one in particular said registered nurses for rewarding and interesting work in a mental hospital. For information, please call or write Charles W. Boyer. Okay. And then there's one more article, and it's talking about a new psychiatrist at the hospital. And guess who announces it? Charles W. Boyer, hospital administrator. So he moves up the chain. So there's no way that he wouldn't know what was happening, even if he was on the board, or, some people say, oh, well, they didn't know things. That's not the case. Charles should have been punished for what he allowed to go on here? I don't know. It's just a theory, but it was interesting that I found that name associated with the psychiatric hospital.
We want to see you cover one of those green lights.
Let me try.
Thank you.
Thank you for trying.
Cover as many as you can.
That's what I thought I heard too. Yeah.
Where are you?
We're right here. Where are you? Did it click off or something?
I don't know, but it didn't make the sound.
Did it move to the side? It doesn't look like it's straight anymore. Was it off?
A little bit.
Can you see us in the shot? No, right?
I see Nicole, but not you.
It sounded like, when that's kind of tight, but you try to push it to the
Yes,
side.
that's right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it sounded like.
Is that a whistle?
The portal?
Always.
Yeah.
Always?
Suffocate.
Oh, no, thank you.
Were you messing with the camera? Trying to shut it off?
We want to take a picture of you.
Chocolate.
Yeah.
I love chocolate.
Chocolate?
Chocolate ice cream.
Well, that's come up twice now.
Mm-hmm. Well, chocolate is pretty fantastic.
Yeah, it is.
Anna.
Is that Anna?
Anna.
Did.
Do you like Anna?
It's reflecting off of something onto you.
It wasn't there before, though. It's a target.
It's like I'm being assassinated by a leprechaun.
It must be bouncing off the handle of the door back at you. But that's the only one. I don't see any other.
I know.
And I didn't see it before.
We're just exactly the same.
Oh.
Do you know who Joe is? Does he come up?
Leg. Very much.
Very much.
They do let him?
Joe.
Joe.
What?
I saw the green go out.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Up on the wall?
Yeah.
Far wall?
Yeah.
Hungry.
Same. You had some chicken nuggets?
Do you have any chicken nuggets?
I don't think she's asking you.
Oh,
Bro, they would have been gone by now.
This is the first of many I'll talk about during this investigation on the third floor that we got some words related to possibly how this place was run, how the inmates were treated, how the psychiatric patients were treated, and getting the word hungry I thought was interesting. And I did find an article in the newspaper talking about when the place was inspected and how the patients were treated. And I think this one is related to the poor farm. And in the article it says, June said the home has also been cited for not providing nutritious meals to residents. The home was to have been stocked with 2 weeks' worth of food, but had barely enough for 1 week, he said. On one occasion, residents allegedly were served ground-up hot dogs, and no steps appeared to have been taken to satisfy any special dietary needs. That right there explains hunger. If you're getting fed something like that, how disgusting. How disgusting. And if there's not enough food to go around, you would be hungry. So it's interesting we got the word hungry.
Chicken.
It's a chicken.
That's exactly it.
It's a chicken.
That's behind us.
Was it behind us?
I heard it right here.
I thought it was like,
right here.
I thought I heard it come out of like in this room over here. So, I don't know.
Forgive me.
Yeah, it's again.
Do you have any siblings?
I
I
did.
do.
How many?
Brother?
I have 2 brothers. They're really annoying. Is your brother annoying?
Yes.
What's your brother's name?
Louis?
Sound like Louis.
Yeah.
Well, my brother's name is Louis. He's the annoying one.
That's interesting.
And he's been here before.
He's been here. Do you remember him?
Can you see me?
That's why it scared the hell out of me before I was even on.
To your right.
To your right.
Okay.
I'm only looking to a dark room. Are you over here? Oh, I just got the chills.
Mm-hmm.
Full body.
Yeah.
Are you standing right here next to me? Holy Moses. I was told that this room wasn't a very nice room here.
Yeah, you feel that?
Yeah, I do too.
Big time drop.
Chains.
Chains. I'm sorry if they have you in chains.
They might have, like, not chained you to the bed, but they probably strap you to the bed.
Mm-hmm.
Might have felt like chains,
Well, you
because
don't
they did
really-
electric shock therapy in there, so they
Yeah.
probably, like, strapped them down.
Restraints.
Yeah.
Restrained somehow.
Well, you don't know. So in all of
Yeah.
the history, and all the research that Ashley has done, she could not find a picture of the inside of the building.
Yeah. They never,
Everything's outside the building or out in the
when they did
farm.
articles about the place, they'd show the patients out on the patio and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Like the stairs coming up to the patio and stuff, but there was never a picture taken inside the building.
Yeah.
That's not a good sign.
Yeah. So who knows? Never know.
Yeah, I mean, they said like the kitchen was really nasty. They were giving, like, obviously before fridge and stuff, they were giving like bad meats and rancid, yeah.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Absolutely.
Did they hurt you in this place?
Do you remember who brought you here?
Holly.
Holly?
Holly? Like a name?
Yeah. Yeah, Holly. Yeah.
I ran onto several articles talking about the conditions of the poor farm, as well as the psychiatric hospital that may attribute to some of the answers that we got. So for the poor farm, I had a article that was found that talks about them going in and inspecting it and some of the conditions. Quote, there are the same old vermin-infested walls, the same uncomfortable, unclean beds, same unventilated sleeping rooms, flies swarm everywhere, and especially on the poor food which was on the table for the inmates' meal. There is no fire protection. There are no bathing facilities. No one is responsible for the inmates at night. Indeed, there seems to be no one responsible for them at any time. So that right there shows you that things are not great at the poor farm, at least in the beginning. A later article talks about the Coles County poor farm, stating that, quote, every room is vile with odors of vermin and human filth, and that the impossibility of the separation of the sexes make it a reproach to the moral decency of Coles County. So that doesn't sound very good either. Okay. Later on, we get to the psychiatric hospital and some of the conditions there. There was one article talking about a new drug that is being used at the psychiatric hospital, and it is called Indoclon. I think it's how it's pronounced, but looking it up, it was used for treating extreme cases of schizophrenia and depression. But searching this, it basically was a chemical. It induced a controlled seizure to treat psychiatric conditions like depression and psychosis, but side effects could include nausea, vomiting, and headache. But it was like chemically used. It was inhaled or injected chemical used to trigger a generalized tonic-clonic seizure. How awful is that? So I thought that was better than doing electric shock therapy, which is not great either. I don't think either is great. Can you imagine what went on in that place? I came across a fantastic article about Ashmore Estates while it was a psychiatric hospital, and it is terrible, the allegations that were in this. And they were talking about having their license pulled. It talks about how they cited 54 health code violations in which residents were allegedly neglected or abused. Alleged violations include the home's failure to properly report what has been termed the rape of a female resident in a, quote, cute ass contest in which both employees and residents allegedly participated. The home is also being cited for failure to report an employee who sold marijuana to residents and one who allegedly mentally abused a resident. Later in the article, they talk about the inspection team that was overwhelmed by the conditions at the home. Among their allegations are that privacy curtains in bathrooms were smeared with feces and blood. The bathrooms contained no toilet paper or paper towels. Rust and slime were found in the showers, and used sanitary napkins were around in various places. In the home's kitchen, a grease hood over the stove contained maggots and cockroaches. The home was also cited for having an abundance of flies and cockroaches throughout the building. Other alleged sanitation violations, including a delay in doing laundry, a portable urinal which was allowed to overflow into a resident's shoes, and a housekeeper who did heavy cleaning and then began preparing food without changing her clothes. Allegations also include incidents in which a medicine cup on the third floor contained mouse poison and patients were restrained without doctor's permission. Restrained without permission. And we got the word chained. And then I also asked, did they hurt you in this place? Yes. So who knows what went on in this place, especially with Anna talking about Ashley could never find pictures on the inside. A lot of these places, people abuse these people because they couldn't handle them. They were understaffed and people get overwhelmed and then things just go crazy. And the cute ass who knows what else? These are just the things that were reported on this place. And incidentally, it got shut down not because of those things that happened, but because they were still under construction and they were doing all these things and they didn't get it cleaned up in time. And that's the only way they got that taken away, and it got shut down. But earlier we were talking about Charles Boyd was in charge of this whole place. So did he know about all this stuff? I can probably say absolutely. Charles, punish. I thought it was interesting, all the responses we got.
I'm listening.
So are we.
That was weird.
That was weird. That was so weird.
That was freaking weird, man.
Oh my god. Your voice echo on that thing.
It sounded like it, didn't it? That was really bizarre.
That's so weird.
Oh,
What do you got with my voice on this?
It was.
On this floor. Do you like mimicking me?
Do you used to sound like him? Does he remind you of you?
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Are you
You
leaving?
leaving?
Don't leave.
Or are you kicking us out?
We haven't asked you to say goodbye yet.
Just say get out.
That's what I thought it said.
At the very end.
Yeah, at the very end, there's two of you there.
Yeah.
There's you talking, and then there is your mimic. So when
and
you
it
hear
sounds weird,
it's
like
really weird
on the evidence, because it's like almost like an echo.
Yeah, it's what.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I know we talked about it then, but this isn't the first time that's happened to you there, right?
No, actually it's kind of creepy, but it is what it is. I guess when you spend so much time in a place, it's bound to happen. But we actually went on a investigation with my cousin and one of her friends wanted to experience Ashmore. So we took them down, and Ashley's actually giving us a tour, and we're walking through that third floor area pretty much right where this happened. And all four of the girls look at me all of a sudden and basically say, "What did you say?" And I'm like, "I didn't say anything." And I was trailing, and they said, "No, we just heard you speak."
Yeah, we all heard his voice said, "Hey."
And I'm like,
We turned around and he looked at us like,
"Oh,
what?
like,
What are you looking at me for?
What did I, what?" And you said, "Hey." I'm like, "No, I didn't." So Ashley checked the video. The video didn't catch the actual "hey" because it was just video, but you could see all four of them react
At the same
at
time.
the same time to me, and you could see that I didn't say anything.
Yeah,
It's like a spirit clone.
I know. And
Yeah.
it'd be
Yeah.
wild if you always hear about doppelganger. I don't know that I'd ever be okay with that. That would really probably freak me out.
Mhm.
But a mimic I can handle, I guess, because I mean, it's your voice. I can see where, maybe that's just how they're choosing to communicate with you at that time because
Yeah.
they do know your voice and they're comfortable with you.
You have been chosen.
Yes, you have
They
been
must
chosen.
like you.
Yeah, and I feel it's mostly like maybe to get our attention
Mhm.
because it is his voice and it is so familiar to us that
Right.
we didn't get scared when it happened.
Right.
We all reacted to it because it's a familiar voice.
Yes.
So maybe that's why they mimic.
Investigation Estes session. Anna, Logan, Chris, Nicole. So we're gonna move into Estes.
You
okay.
are amazing at Estes.
Yeah. So I'm
one of the most amazing, seriously, I've ever seen.
I'm gonna put this out there. There's
Mhm.
probably
There's a handful
of people that I
Yeah.
put on the if they're doing Estes. Number one, I know they're doing it quote unquote the right way,
Mhm.
but also that are good. And you do have to have a good person that asks questions, you have to have somebody that can respond.
Yes.
And there is sort of a technique to it. But yeah, I think, like I said, there's probably a handful of people, and you have definitely are in that handful of people. But of course. But so I'll kind of set it up a little bit. It's pretty late at night or very early in the morning, whichever one you want to go with.
It's like 2
Yeah,
o'clock.
exactly.
Like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And we set up on, or do you want to tell everybody what room you guys normally do this in so they kind of get an idea?
Well, the room kind of changes as of late because they've moved the bed a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
So the last probably 6, 7 times.
Yeah.
We've done Estes the last 6 or 7 times on the old original hospital bed that's still in the building.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the only original piece of furniture from the poor farm.
Right. Yeah, and that does not look comfortable, by the way.
No, it did not. I was like, she's going to be hurting after this.
So we kind of set everything up. Of course, I got the camera going, and I think we've got Nicole to your left, our right in the video, and then Chris, you're on the left, and her right in the video, and so we kind of get this thing started off,
and the tripwires on the floor,
and the tripwires on the
bed.
floor, right? Now,
and Anna's holding the copper crystal
yeah.
things that we did the episode on that we got from the man in Sedona.
That's right.
Because I want to test it out and see how it worked. I think it helped.
I think it may have, but so
I think it might.
Yeah. So if you
just
want,
maybe
just kind of, I guess, so that folks kind of know kind of your process. But what is it about doing Estes at Ashmore that kind of, I don't know, kind of hits like a different level?
We usually just voice record the session, and after the session, I go back and I listen to it because I don't remember most of the stuff that I say. And as I listen, I'm like, wait, he did answer you, not right away, but it was a couple questions after. Or how come you didn't ask this? They're saying something about another room.
Right.
He's like, how would I know?
Yeah, it's always easier in hindsight for her to say, why didn't you ask this? Why didn't you ask this? Well, it's not easy when you're in the moment, you know? And
right. Exactly. It's exactly what happened with us.
So we start this session off.
Yeah, I'll turn off IR for a second. It's recording right now. So it's turn on.
I don't know if I can do that.
Okay, back up. Okay, yep, it's got it. Okay, you're good.
You can probably take the toys to another room.
Where do you want them taken to? Downstairs? Nobody seemed to like our little cars. At least not up here anyway. Should we have tried those downstairs?
That's disrespectful.
You guys feel free to ask questions if you want.
I have 4 words written on this piece of paper. Can you talk to Anna and tell her what these words are? I'll hold out the paper. You can look at them. Tell me one of the words.
That was personal.
Can you see those words?
Please bring it back. The other toys.
What toys do you want? What toys were taken away?
Right in the corner. Standing behind you. Number 5.
Number 5. I keep getting that.
And we got 5 earlier.
Wait.
Wait for what?
Green? That makes sense.
We need to...
Just calm down.
We need to try to...
I can't do that.
We need to try to get some.
3, 2, 1.
Whoa.
See it?
Yeah,
Boom.
we saw it. Wow.
Probably.
I don't know how close that was for her saying 3, 2, 1 and the lights going off.
It was pretty
It
close.
was very
It
close.
seemed pretty close.
Yeah.
And she had
It's my space. Put it down.
Is this your space? Is this your room?
A bunch of people.
Yeah, there are a few of us in here.
Were they gifts? No.
Okay.
Mm.
Where was I before all that happened? What was
I don't know.
I can't
It's
remember.
kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
Let's see these words. Let's try these words real quick.
Can you describe the words? Because we assume that they can see us.
Oh my god. I will slap it. Watch me.
Okay, so there are 4 words on here.
Did you tell Ashley?
No, we didn't tell her these words.
Bet neck here.
But can,
Go ahead.
can you explain what these words have to do with, even if you don't know them directly?
It could be a rescue. Look outside.
What are we supposed to look outside for?
It doesn't look the same.
Probably right.
This place doesn't look the same?
The trees.
What looks different?
Cut.
The trees were cut down.
Are you mad about the trees being cut down?
They were deep.
Yeah.
Big wood. Whoa.
She said, whoa.
Yeah. Now,
I didn't do that.
You didn't? Who did?
you didn't do what? Yeah, you didn't cut the trees down. Robin cut the trees down. They were getting... Are you standing there next to Anna?
Don't touch me.
That's weird. She usually doesn't do things like that with her hands.
I never said that.
All right, if we're talking to somebody that lived here during the
I mean,
poor farm
the
days,
dice.
if we're talking,
Green. Yep. Maybe some cards.
do you like playing cards?
Bring some back.
We've never brought cards here, so
I don't know if you're walking, but I feel walking.
no, nobody's moving.
She's thinking
Yeah.
Officer. He wouldn't help.
Did something happen to you?
That was a positive.
What happened to you?
It might be. It might be time. How old are you?
How old are you?
86.
Are you a woman?
Not happy. For a number of reasons. Could you help me get it out?
What do you get what out? What do you want moved? Or
Nothing.
oh, okay.
Everything out.
Oh, everything out?
Of the room or the building?
Okay, we only got a couple more minutes. So I need you to give me...
Have you experienced it before?
Experience what? What do you want us to experience?
To the left.
What's supposed to be the left?
Yep.
There's only a sewing machine over
Walk
there.
right up to it.
What's going to happen?
Right.
Okay. If there's anything else you want to tell us, you need to do it now because I'm going to start counting soon. And once I start counting, when I get to 0, we're going to be
It
done.
was a mix.
Because this doesn't seem to really be getting anywhere.
Some poetry.
I don't know.
Words.
If you want to continue, I need one of the 4 words on this
Bring
paper.
some books.
It's a desk instead of a sewing machine.
What's a sewing machine? But it's kind of like a desk, I guess.
Yeah, maybe they think it's a desk.
Paper.
Okay, on this paper, what is one of the 4 words on this paper?
Can you see the paper that
Do
Logan...
you like it?
Can you see the paper that Logan has in his hands? Can you see that?
Just keep out.
I'll show it to you.
Can you read?
I'll take 5 of them.
Alright, we're going to give you a couple more seconds. And then we're going to
I don't know.
say goodnight. Because it's getting late. And cold. So I'm going to start counting. You know the drill. 10. 9.
Are you sad?
No, I'm not sad. I'm cold. 8.
Is he talking to me?
I'm talking to everybody. 7. 6. 5.
Don't wait.
No. 4. 3.
Please.
If you want me to wait, you need to say one of the 4 words that were on that piece of paper.
It kept running.
No. I'm going to go back
Every
to...
day.
I'm going back. What kept running?
Just in a hurry.
Alright, I'm going back to counting. 4. 3.
And then there was just silence.
There will be in a second. 3.
I have stopped.
2. Alright, she's going to be done.
Are you listening?
We're trying to, but you're not telling us anything.
Bring it out.
It's just all over.
Yeah.
Mm.
One more second.
Heavier.
Alright, thank you.
Wait. I got more.
Well, what? You gotta give us something.
It's an old school.
What's an old school?
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
Out in the farm.
Out on the farm.
One of the words is farm, and garden is a second word.
More.
Okay, you've got 2 more.
say? There's 2 more.
Why are you walking?
I stopped.
Not really.
Can you say the other 2 words on the piece of paper?
Yep.
I'll give you a hint. One's an animal. Can you tell me the name of the animal?
Okay. Bye. Thank you. Don't forget.
Don't forget what? To bring cards back next time?
I'm glad. $45. Age.
You were 45 years old?
You know, I feel people around me.
Well, I'm pretty close now. But I've been standing here for a little bit.
And I've been sitting here the whole time.
Yeah.
8.
How many people are here?
How many people are in this room right now?
Pretty much. Somebody whistle.
Okay, we got to say goodbye now. So I'm going to start at 3 again. We're going to go 3, 2,
Batting?
1.
I'm that old.
All right, thank you, spirits.
Hey, but... Well, this guy doesn't like the toys in here.
Yeah, but there's no toys. Oh, there is. There's a stuffed animal over here. And oh, and there's little dishes over here.
Something about the fucking dice.
Dice? No, there's no dice.
He's...
There's a little bracelet. There's no dice.
Dice?
Yeah. You can say something like, get the green dice or some shit.
You kept saying green, but...
Yeah, you said green.
I saw a green die.
Actually,
Holy shit.
What?
What?
Look in the corner.
There's a green dice.
No fucking way.
There is.
Oh,
And it's 5. Didn't she say 5?
And it's 5. She said 5.
She's right behind you the whole time.
Wow.
I would have never seen
And
that.
she said behind you.
She
Behind
said
you.
right behind you in the corner.
In the corner.
Yep.
Are you guys gonna pick that up?
Nope.
No, I look back here because
Well, yeah, because they were both... That's a more corner.
this is more of a corner.
How is that not a corner?
Well, it's a corner, I guess, but I never thought about over there.
Well, he don't like the toys, but he's okay with the dice, and he wants cards in here. If he's gonna have the bag, he wants cards.
During Anna's Estes session, we kept getting stuff about the dice, the green, the 5, and talking about not wanting toys in the room and wanting cards. And while I was doing my research for the episode, I ran across this article and found this man that was basically in town that was constantly getting arrested for different things. And I'll put up some of the newspaper clippings that I found. But his name was Alan Carpenter. But they would call him Chips Carpenter. And this one article that I found, it talks about him being picked up for intoxication, being thrown in prison for a little bit. There's several of those. And there's also one talking about the police raiding a house on the west side and placed under arrest several men whom they found gambling. And Chips Carpenter is listed in that article. And then I found one called Chips Carpenter to the County Farm. So the overseer of the poor in the town basically would go around and just collect basically people that were poor and homeless, and they would take them to the county farm so that at least they had shelter and they had food. But this is talking about taking Chips Carpenter to the county farm at Ashmore. So it says Chips did go to the farm voluntarily, accepting the opportunity afforded him only when told that further relief would not be given to him locally. Carpenter was a town character. He was known to many, especially those of the business district, whom he visited regularly for the purpose of obtaining sustenance. He is in his 60s, never married, and never worked steady at anything, so far is known. Odd jobs were done by him at times when he was physically able. For years, he was a hard boozer. He quit drinking intoxicants several years ago and is now said to be a total abstainer. He never lost his love for playing cards, however, and in recent months was arrested several times when the police made raids on places of gaming. As a rule, Chips was shown leniency on the part of the officials. So I thought that was pretty interesting when I found that article. I'm like, oh my gosh, this guy's a gambler. He's talking about playing cards, and he would have the kind of personality that kind of went along with what Anna was telling us after her session was over and how he was mad about this and he wants his cards. And I thought it was really funny. Now, it could have absolutely nothing to do with what came through on the ESTA session, but if it was anybody, I would bet bet, haha, on this guy, okay? I also found a article where he passes away. So it says Chip Carpenter dies at county home. Alan Carpenter, better known as Chip Carpenter, died at the county home Wednesday night after a short illness. He had been in Mattoon for some time since his return from the farm during the spring and was sent back there on account of his weak and failing condition. He will be buried at the farm. And it later says in there, Carpenter was an inveterate card player and would leave anything else to take a hand in a card game, his old acquaintances say. Chip belonged to a generation that developed many eccentric characteristics of his type. The first article talks about him being buried on the farm, but I found a separate one that talks about him, and it says it was originally planned to make the burial in the plot at the county farm, but then he was later buried at Dodge Grove Cemetery. Which of those is true? We don't know. They're both in the newspaper, but if I could bet on any of them that was coming through the SS session, I would bet on this guy because of his love of cards and like kind of his attitude in life. And kind of how Anna was talking about how this person was, speaking with her and how he was mad about this, but he also wanted to write poetry. So it may not be this guy. I just thought it was really interesting that I happened to run across this article.
The white noise kind of puts me in a state of trance. Don't remember much of what I said. I do know that I saw in my mind a green dies.
Well,
But I do remember them talking about cards and dice and I was like, does somebody want to gamble or what are they doing here? What are they trying to tell us? And
it was really strange.
I mean, I was thinking to myself, we've never had this kind of communication with anybody ever in this building in this way. So what is, that's what was kind of throwing me for a loop.
Yeah, and after the fact, if you kind of see around, there's playing cards all over that building.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there was no playing cards on that room.
No. That's interesting.
What was in that room?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna open this up by saying one thing. For a lot of people, this may be difficult to wrap your head around, but I can assure you that between the four of us, nobody saw what we ended up seeing. And I know that may for a lot of people that may be hard to believe, and that's fine. It's okay. It's your right to do that.
Yeah.
But I can tell you that I can still picture it. I've got the picture of it, but I can still remember how, because I know I was the first one to see it.
Well, we were
I
done.
remember
We
your
turned
reaction.
everything off.
Yeah. So
we had turned everything off.
Go
The
ahead.
video camera, everything. You were talking about, didn't I say dice? And didn't I say green? And didn't I say, and you said two different times, I believe.
Mhm.
And you were just very adamant about it, Anna, like,
Yeah. And
why,
I feel like
I know I said this. I know and I saw this in my head. I saw it. Isn't there's gotta be one. And she was just like not giving up on it. And we're like, no, there's nothing. And I don't even remember the reason you turned around.
Oh, I remember it well. So
Okay.
the camera, I put the I think it was the case that we normally carried in next to me.
Mhm.
So I'd taken down the camera. I was wrapping up all this stuff, and I turn around to my right and I look, and then there's an I-beam that stands in between that room and I think maybe another room or whatever is behind us. And there is a foam die sitting there. It's green, and the number 5 is staring right back at me. And I remember I kind of lost my shit a little on that one.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I
Yes,
wish
you
I
did.
had your reaction on camera.
Because I was like so stunned that I'm staring at this damn thing and I'm going, this is exactly what she kept telling us was
Mhm.
here. And so I did take a picture of it on my phone. So we do have a picture of it, but
We have the audio of it, but we had already turned the camera off because we were
Yeah.
packing everything up. But I hadn't turned that off yet, so we've got the reaction of finding it. But I could not believe it. She's like, "Yeah, yep."
yeah. So
I
then
was like,
yeah,
yeah,
that's
I
what I'm
knew it
trying
was
to tell you.
there.
I told
knew
you.
it was there.
So
I kept seeing it in my mind. I'm like, I
And-
don't know where it is, but it's somewhere.
And I remember you saying that the guy that was talking about it basically wanted cards, but he didn't want toys in the room. And I think there was like a china set and
dolls maybe or something, and he didn't want those in there. And he was okay with the dice being in there, but he wanted
Yeah.
playing cards.
Yeah.
And I do, now that everything's coming back to me, I do remember I said something about like I want a notebook for poems.
Yes.
You did
Yes.
say that. That's
Yeah,
absolutely
Oh
right.
yeah, that's right. Yeah,
because
yeah.
the morning after we talked to Ashley, and we actually had the sewing table removed.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And we had a little kid's desk with a notebook and a pen for poems. So
Yeah.
Aw,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
and we went back a couple months after, or
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
and there's actually people writing poems on a notepad.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
really?
awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Because
love that.
And that right there is another reason why we keep going back to Ashmore.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I mentioned, the ownership and stuff like
Mhm.
that. You know, when they hear from the people that go into that building that they know love the building and will do stuff like that because we think we heard from the spirit and the spirit
Sure.
wants that,
Mhm.
then they follow through with that kind of stuff. And kudos to Ashley. She's amazing.
Yeah.
For sure. And
That's great.
we even got that from just meeting her the one time at there. Now we've met her since, but um you're right. There are very few places that you go to where the owners or the caretakers, whatever have you,
Care so much.
right, they care so much
Yeah.
that they'll actually change either the layout or they'll actually try to listen to some of the people that are taking on this information and actually change things. That's actually pretty rare.
Yeah.
Um and again, when it comes to Ashley and Robin, those two folks, we've briefly known them, but in the time that we have known them, talk about just a couple of great people, and
Yeah.
they're caring, and they truly feel like they're part of the history, not just that they're kind of got this property that they're holding on to, but they seem to want to interact with the history. It's important to them, and
Yeah.
that's why I think it makes that a special place.
One thing you didn't mention that was pretty crazy too was the tripwire going off.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that, I
Yeah, the
mean,
counting. Yeah.
I don't know. That has never happened before.
Really?
We've never really had that sync before like that, where
Hmm.
she does something and any kind of piece of equipment goes off at the same time like that,
Wow.
let alone the tripwire.
Yeah.
But I will say, and you know, I don't want to ruin it for you guys because you haven't seen the end, but when she does Estes at Winchester,
Mm-hmm.
there's a similar thing that happens.
Doesn't I don't
So
doubt that.
Your powers are growing, Anna.
I don't know if it's those. If
I think they're the copper rods.
I think it's the copper rod.
Did you use them?
Did you use them at Winchester?
Absolutely.
Oh,
Cool.
Yes.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those things
every
are like,
Estes session that she's done since she's got her hands on those copper rods has been kind of next level. So
bet.
it's
Wow.
very interesting.
that's cool to know.
Greg
Yeah,
would be
we-
Greg will
so
be so
interested to know
pumped.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, we blew the minds of the guys from Paranormal Quest
That's awesome.
because they up to that point, not to get off on a tangent or anything.
No,
but,
you're good. You're good.
up to that point, they had never seen a person do Estes that goes into a trance-like state.
Mhm.
They just do Estes. Whatever they hear come through the radio
Right.
is
Yeah.
what they spit out and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
But they've seen her do Estes twice now, and they just can't believe it. I
Mm-hmm.
mean,
See, I'm telling you,
they're
you're
amazing.
awesome at it. Yeah. Awesome.
So,
Well, and it's
But-
funny because go ahead.
it's been on a different level since the copper rods have gotten to her.
Yeah, he's gonna be. So
I was
stoked
actually
to hear
hoping
that.
for that because the person that makes them that we bought them from, you know, I'd gifted some to Sam as well, and she had a different like take on it. Basically, she says that it increases her mediumship abilities. So it's interesting to hear that it's helping you with your Estes session. I was hoping that it would increase that.
Yeah,
because that's kind of what they're meant for, you know.
Yeah, it is
Um,
because and I mean the Estes that I do is basically a mediumship. It's
Mm-hmm.
it's a form of spirit communication where I give my body for spirit to talk through.
Right.
Right.
I don't just go in and listen to the spirit box and say whatever comes out of the
Mm-hmm.
radio. But
Mm-hmm.
if spirit just wants to put words in my head or pictures in my head, I just say it. And
Yeah.
the rods have helped me actually ground myself and get into that deeper meditation that has just made everything a little bit more crazy
A
at
little
the
more
other
amped up.
side.
That's awesome. I'm
Yeah.
so excited
I
to
know
hear that.
Greg's
Yeah.
going to be absolutely
Mm-hmm.
incredibly happy
Mm-hmm.
to hear that.
Yeah.
But that's so cool. I'm so glad that worked out. But yeah, guys, when it comes to Ashmore, I think you're right. I think it does have that home feeling. It does have that. And I've seen, of course, there's videos of all this stuff. Every place has a demon nowadays. But there's no way, at least not in my experience, that the one time I've been there, that I came across anything that felt malevolent
No.
or
No.
anything like
Not
that.
at all.
No.
I will say that I'll say this though. There was a point in the bunkhouse at about, I don't know, 5 o'clock in the morning where I really, really had to go to the bathroom. And I'm like, no, I'll hold it because I really don't want to go back in there all by myself.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I could tell you on multiple occasions, we always sleep in the same 2 beds in the bunkhouse. And I can tell you multiple times something has banged on the wall from the outside of the building.
Mm.
Gosh.
And usually it's like right after we go to sleep, and it'll wake me up and I'll look at the clock and it'll be like a half an hour after we laid down to try to get some
Really?
sleep. So, but I don't think it's anything bad. I think they're like, you were in our building, you were messing with us all night.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now you just got to sleep. Here you go. Wake you
Hey,
up.
wake up. We want to talk some more.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say I'll take that a little bit further because not only did you talk about that, but when we went down there, we were gonna have a completely different bunkhouse.
Mhm.
And yeah, none of the
The
heat
heat
worked in there. And I feel like they were playing around with us a little bit there too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
One time we even heard like people dancing
Like-
and having a party
Like,
outside.
yeah, like there was music
Really?
and everything.
And there was only the 2 of us.
And it was just the 2 of us on the property. That was it. Just the 2 of us. And she even looked out the little window and she's like, there's nobody out there.
That's crazy.
Well, and it's so far from everything. Like, there's no like really houses close
Yeah.
or anything. You would hear something like that.
Not at 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in
No.
the morning, I mean,
Which, speaking
Oh,
of, which is
yeah.
what I was gonna. So throughout all this evidence, everybody and I heard it throughout the whole thing. I didn't even mark it anymore because it was just the entire night. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. What did we hear outside, like through everything,
frickin'
all night long? Do you guys remember?
The dogs.
it was dogs barking.
The
Yeah, it was
dog
dogs
barking
barking.
nonstop. And we're like, where is this dog? And we couldn't figure it out. And it was all night,
Yeah.
literally all night. And we talked to Ashley in the morning. We're like, who owns a dog? Where's this dog at? Because the house, besides hers,
Mhm.
the houses are really far away, right? She's
Yeah.
like, I didn't hear no dog, right? Nobody has a
Yeah.
dog.
She's like, there was no dog barking all night. We're like,
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
like,
Oh,
what?
it was.
We're like, yes, it was.
Yeah, well,
Like, it's in our evidence, blocking out other things.
Yeah.
Like, that's all we
Yeah.
could hear is a dog.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to think about that.
I mean, it's got a ghost
hey,
dog,
there-
of
there's
course.
ghost people, there's ghost cats, there's ghost dogs, there's
Mhm.
everything. So
Well, we
Mhm.
definitely got that too. So
Yeah, and it's loud at some points.
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, guys, this isn't going to be the last time that you're on. I hope. Hope we haven't scared you away. But
Yeah.
oh,
again, we can't help but thank you for
Yeah, thank
inviting
you
us
so
down
much.
there. Had a blast. We won't say too much, but we've got some stuff coming up for the 4 of us that should be interesting.
very much
I
so.
can't wait. I can't wait to get into that.
Well, we're gonna do a little sneaky tidbit
all right,
because
go ahead.
our listeners love the Brooks Estate.
Drop it like it's hot.
Yeah,
There it
we
is.
are taking Chris and Anna to the Brooks Estate to figure out what's going on there. So
You'll be seeing that again here pretty soon.
Yeah. And I will just tell you guys for that one,
Buckle up
and get your popcorn ready, because that place is.
Can't wait.
Yeah, it's next level. But yeah, we got that going on. What do you guys have going on aside from that?
Well, we've got something else with you guys too that we're gonna go do.
That's right.
So, and obviously we're gonna do both of those with our friends Mike and Sam.
Yes.
And I'll just tell you that I don't know how much Mike and Sam have talked to you about the other place we took them.
Little bit.
Little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Sam was pretty affected, and Anna was too.
Yeah,
They
she
had
told us. Yeah.
They had a real hard time there. So that one's going to be just as interesting.
So they're going to take us back.
Yeah.
We're all going to need a respite after these two places.
Yeah.
We're gonna need lots of therapy.
What else? We've got.
We usually don't plan much during the winter.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to travel in late
Yeah.
December and January. So usually we take those 2
Right.
months off. But we're going back to MSP.
Nice.
Yeah, we're going to be there. So that's always interesting. That
one of my
that
favorites.
was probably the all-time best Estes session I've ever seen that her and Sam did together. So that was just.
You showed us the footage from that. So yeah.
That was
We'll leave
crazy.
that. We'll leave that to the audience to find out, because you guys, that was amazing.
You guys are
Yeah,
awesome.
I think at some point in time we're going to post that.
I'm sure you will. You should, because it was amazing. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for being on. We can't wait to kind of get going on some of the stuff that we're doing coming up. It's going to be interesting. I think that there's going to be definitely some episodes that are going to come out from that. So we'll definitely want you back on for that. But
oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
yeah.
And you know what? We'll have to go back in 2026 to Ashmore.
I love it.
Yeah.
You don't even just tell me when. Tell us when. We'll be there, because that place.
We'll be booking dates soon, so we'll let you know.
Okay. Sounds good.
Mhm.
Well, guys, thank you so much for coming on, and we look forward to talking and working with you again soon.
Yeah. Thank
Sounds
you.
good. Thank you.
All right. Thanks. Well, guys, that was Ashmore Estates.
Wonderful place.
Yeah. Pretty amazing. And if you guys like investigations, well, you're in luck, because
Got several coming up.
So stay tuned. But thank you so much for staying to the end of this, and we'll see you next week.
See you next week.